Alcohol and uric acid, two substances that, when combined, turn your body into a slow-moving disaster zone. While a drink or two may seem harmless, even celebratory, the truth is that alcohol has a peculiar talent for sabotaging your uric acid balance from multiple angles. It doesn't just nudge your uric acid levels upward. It blasts them out of control, especially if you're a regular drinker, dehydrated, or genetically unlucky. When you drink alcohol, your body treats it like a toxic intruder, and rightly so. Metabolizing alcohol takes precedence over everything else, including breaking down purines or excreting uric acid. The result? A metabolic traffic jam. Your liver and kidneys are so busy processing ethanol that they hit the pause button on getting rid of excess uric acid. At the same time, alcohol, particularly beer, increases the amount of purines circulating in your body. So now you're dealing with a double hit: more uric acid being produced and less being removed. Beer deserves special mention here, not just because of its cultural popularity, but because it's a purine powerhouse disguised as a party drink. Rich in guanosine and other purine compounds derived from yeast and malt, beer basically acts like a uric acid injection straight to your bloodstream. And the more you drink, the more you dehydrate yourself, which further reduces uric acid clearance through the kidneys. What begins as a cold one with friends might end with your toe swollen to the size of a plum and your doctor casually muttering the word gout, like it's still the 18th century. But don't get smug if you're a wine drinker or a spirit sipper. Those don't get off scot-free either. While wine and hard liquor may have lower purine content than beer, they still interfere with uric acid metabolism. Alcohol in any form promotes lactic acid production, which competes with uric acid for excretion in the kidneys. It's the metabolic equivalent of locking two people in a room and throwing away the key. Only one's getting out, and it's probably not the uric acid. Over time, this imbalance can lead to elevated baseline uric acid levels, paving the way for gout, kidney stones, or worse, chronic joint damage. Let's not pretend this is just a problem for heavy drinkers. Even moderate, regular alcohol intake can push your uric acid levels into the danger zone if you're predisposed. And when you mix alcohol with other triggers, like red meat, seafood, or sugary drinks, you've just created a perfect biochemical storm. Your kidneys don't stand a chance, and your joints are next in line for punishment. If you've ever woken up after a night of drinking with a throbbing big toe and assumed you just stubbed it on the coffee table, think again. That might be your first gout flare, courtesy of ethanol's sneaky side effects. And it only gets worse from there. Gout doesn't stay localized. It spreads, it recurs, and it leaves damage in its wake. Combine that with the long-term impact of alcohol on liver and kidney function, and you're looking at a future filled with inflammation, prescriptions, and orthopedic shoes. The bottom line? Alcohol might feel like fun in the moment, but from a uric acid standpoint, it's a slow-rolling wreck. It doesn't just elevate your levels, it traps them in your body, fuels inflammation, and turns your joints into ground zero for chemical warfare. So the next time you reach for a drink, especially beer, ask yourself if the buzz is worth the body blow. Because gout isn't just for old aristocrats anymore. It's for anyone who drinks like their kidneys are bulletproof. Spoiler, they're not.